Welcome to Discover Ramona, where we explore the people, places, and businesses that make Ramona one of the best places to live. I'm your host, Valley, and I'm here with my co-host, Jan Ryan. Hi, Jan.
Hi, Valley.
How's things going?
So far, so good.
Jan, you had some really good advice about how to save money with your termite and all of that whole process. Tell us about it.
Yeah, I do. This could save you thousands of dollars. It is a common misconception that if you have regular pest service, that you'll have a clear termite inspection when you sell your home. Mm-hmm. However, when you sell your home, as you know as a lender, it's a wood-destroying organism report that includes not only termites, but also water damage and dry rot. So a big, huge surprise expenses can be decks, patio covers, and roofs, including eaves and fascia. Mm-hmm. So I recommend having that done ahead of time so you can possibly mitigate that damage. For example, you may want to tear down your patio cover ahead of time rather than repair or replace it in escrow. It could save you a lot of money.
Yeah, that's good advice.
Yeah, also it may be a good idea to keep the termite inspection and repairs out of the contract.
Right.
To keep it from becoming a lender required repair.
True.
As I'm sure you
we like that.
Experienced. Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
And if you don't do either of those things, I recommend putting it in a counter to limit the amount of repairs you agree to pay ahead of time so you're not writing a blank check. Mm-hmm. But the best option would be to do regular inspections so they don't catch you by surprise and you can catch it before it becomes a big surprise expense.
A little proper preparation ahead of time saves you thousands in the long run.
Yep, that's it.
So Jan, you have a guest that you're introducing us today. Who is it?
I am so excited to introduce Ashley Norton. I'm sure everybody does know who she is, but you'll get to meet her again.
Okay, I'm excited to meet her. Let's see her.
I wanna stand on that stage, guitar picks to throw out. I wanna be in Rolling Stone and make my parents proud. I wanna lose my hearing cause the speakers.
Hi Ashley, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
So your full name, Ashley E. Norton.
Yeah.
You're a performer, singer, songwriter, I assume?
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about what you do and how it all intertwines with Ramona.
So I moved to Ramona kind of on accident with my husband about 3 years ago. I was a touring artist before then. I lived in Nashville before then, in Arizona before that. And, I was on the road when we met, and kind of during COVID and shutdown when everything,
the whole life changed.
Yeah, I was like, what now? And he said, well, why don't you move with me to California? And I said, okay, but let's find a new place and start do something new together. And he was into it. He goes, there's this little town called Ramona. So I moved to Ramona, I knew nothing about it. And then I went to Ramona Family Naturals one day for lunch, and someone told me that there were 40 wineries in Ramona. And I went home and I said, there's 40 wineries here, did you know that? And he said, great. Yeah. Because he knows I love wine. And I'm like, I'm going to be the winery musician. And then over the next 3 years, that's kind of what I've done. And I'd like to think more, but it's been an absolute blessing moving there.
That's awesome. So people can just go, when they show up to those wineries, there's a good chance you're there.
Yeah, the joke around town is there must be 5 of me because I'm kind of everywhere. But
that's cool.
I just get around a lot, I guess. So I stay busy. So.
And you mentioned you are in a band too, a group, right?
Yeah, I have a band called Lady Psychiatrist Booth. We put an album out this year, and we also play as a full band. It's an all-female band, drums, bass. I play guitar and sing, and then we have a violinist and mandolinist, and we all actually sing, so there's a lot of harmony in it.
Oh, cool.
And it's a lot of fun. It's a Americana project, and it's silly and serious and fun and all the things that we hope to get out of music.
How did you two run into each other?
I don't know. I just started seeing Ashley everywhere, and then she was friends of friends, and I just kept hearing, Ashley's the best. She's going to be at the barn or the club, or make sure you go and see her. So I heard so many great things about you.
That's good to know. It's a good reputation to have.
It's excellent. Plus, you're so instrumental in working with a lot of the other musicians and getting the music scene going. A lot of dedication there.
It's been really exciting having that come together. Ramona's had a long history with music for a while. I know, John Haas owns the Ramona Music Center, and there's been some cool jams and open mics that were happening before I moved to town. But I I love to organize and I love to collaborate. So if you give me a platform to do that, I'm gonna fly. And Ramona did that for me. And so people say like, oh, well, you've done so much. And I'm like, no, you've done so much for me, like to give me the space to create these things where all of us musicians can come together. Because I'm a firm believer you're only as strong as who you're playing with, even though I do a lot of solo shows. But yeah, so Ramona Ranch Winery came into play, and I do all kinds of things with them, like the Songbirds of Ramona Ranch show, which is every first Friday and is absolutely wonderful. And then the open mic, I started that with Michael Dean Goodrich, and then the Monday thing at Reds, Whites, and Brews, and now this Our Ramona compilation album that's coming out soon.
Yeah, I want to hear more about that.
Yeah, I'm so excited about that. So it started because I have 2 songs that I wrote about Ramona, and my friend Doug Walker has a song that he wrote about Ramona. And there were a few other people in town, musicians, who also had songs about Ramona. So Doug said, what if we just went ahead and recorded a few of these and put it on one CD? And I said, that's a great idea. And he said, why don't we put a call out there and see what other musicians have songs about Ramona, invite them to play on it. And I said, you do that, you're gonna get way more people than you anticipated who will want to be part of this. And he goes, bring it on. And we had 16 people respond. 16
awesome.
Artists, musicians in Ramona. If they didn't already have a song about Ramona, they wrote one. And a lot of people already had it too. And then we went into the After Hours studio at the Ramona Music Center, and John Haas produced the whole thing, and it's coming out on December 18th, which is a Monday night, which I know is a really weird night to have a release party, but that's, guess what, the night that all the musicians are free.
Yeah.
Because usually we're working on weekends. But it's going to be a full-on red carpeted event hosted by Ramona Radio. And with like a cocktail hour and reception in the front, and the limousines are going to be dropping the artists off, and then we're going to have this huge show where we play not just the Ramona song, but also a holiday song on the big stage at Reds, Whites, and Brews.
So
and it's
cool.
free. It's free. You can call to reserve a table if you want to pay a little extra, but it's a free show if you want to just come out. It's a very community-oriented show, and we're all super excited to display the hard work we've all put in together for this project.
And somebody that's just, you're kind of like a newbie somewhat in Ramona, because a lot of people have been there for decades, right?
Yeah.
And it just goes to show you what kind of community Ramona is, to just open arms, accept new people, and not just accept them, but make them part of the community, right? Don't you think?
Totally. Because I've only been there for 3 years, and look at all that I've been able to accomplish with amazing people who are just like, come on in, you want to do the thing, let's do the thing.
Yeah.
And we've had musicians full on move to Ramona because of the music scene that's happening, and they want to be part of it now, and now the same thing is happening to them. Everyone's like, come on, open arms. Like, what other town does that? It's so beautiful.
Yeah, it's like what divine placement putting you there, because you didn't know anything about Ramona. You just, went with your gut, and it seems like it was all meant to be. Yeah,
it does seem that way.
And Ramona's got a nickname, or I was talking to you about it. I love it.
Yeah, Little Austin is our new nickname. It's kind of catching on. It was our friend Rosalia said that one day, and it just kind of stuck. And it does feel like that because I'd say primarily the music genre of Ramona is Americana. Someone also called it Ramona-cana.
Oh, yeah, that's funny.
But so that's hard to say. But Little Austin's pretty cute, and we love, like, I'm constantly collaborating with like Farm Truck, and we do like the barn dance and stuff like that. And then Thea the band and I did a duet, and then we've got this group of all the female musicians in Ramona are getting together now and doing stuff called. There's all kinds of cool stuff happening, and that's, I think, the thing about it is there's no competition really. Nobody's like trying to overstep anyone. We rise together, and everyone feels that, and everyone's open to it. So that's why this is happening.
And it's so amazing, and I can't wait for the red carpet event. That's probably selling out quick, so any advice, just jump in and
get it. Well, yeah, there's
I know it's free, but if you want a place.
Yeah, if you want a table, those tables are going to go really fast. To be quite honest, I don't know what we're charging for tables. I'd have to ask Letitia over at Reds, Whites, and Brews is kind of putting that together. I know we can text her or call her and she'll reserve you a table. I know that's very vague, but I have to look up her number in order to, I know it's kind of weird, like feels like a little secretive, but anyone can reserve a table, and also anyone can show up. I think we will reach capacity, but I'd say just get there early. You know, the reception is from 5 to 6 and the music starts at 6. So we're saying just arrive early. There's plenty of places for everybody. We're gonna open up the side wall, and then there's that whole back area too, and everyone gets to walk down the red carpet. It's not just the musicians.
Oh dang! I wanted to be there and watch the red carpet. Watch you guys. Watch the limos pull
We'll
up.
go in first.
Okay.
We'll go in first, but then everyone gets a chance to walk down and like dress up, you know, because we'll have photo ops with walls and the like, you know, typical Hollywood release on a Monday night in Ramona.
I love it. Valley, you've got to come.
I know. I was thinking, I bet your shows are awesome because you have such energy just here with us.
Oh, thank you.
That I bet your shows are amazing. Like I really want to take a look and see how things go. And then moving into next year, we're open. You know, we're back to the flow of things. You've got a lot of events, I'm sure, planned already booked out for 2024.
Oh yeah, there's all kinds of stuff happening. I know my band, Lady Psychiatrist booth, is releasing a music video and single called That Girl on the 22nd of December. That'll be at Pomo Valley Winery at 6 o'clock. And then also there's a big Christmas festival happening at Ramona Ranch Winery on December 16th from, I think, noon to 5, something like that, where I'm organizing a lot of the musicians to come and play on the stage there. So that'll be really fun. And then, 2024, I'll have a new solo album out at that point, as well as my duo partner in Lady Psychiatrist booth, Stephanie Groot. She and I are going to go on a big regional tour up through Arizona, Colorado, New Mexico, and then cross to Northern California and back down again.
How fun.
So there's a lot of cool things happening. And I do, and I love performing. I mean, I've said it before and I'll say it again, I feel the most comfortable with myself when I'm on the stage performing. Yeah. And I love it. I love to. I have a new headset, like a Britney Spears headset.
Oh yeah.
This is a new thing because I'm endorsed by Electro Voice, and they have an incredible sound system that I play through. But I was like, I had this idea. I'm like, I really want to like get out in the audience with everybody, you know, because there's an exchange. You can't play music and be a successful musician if you don't have an audience to listen to. So I wanted to be out there with the audience too. So I put, and now Eric Goforth at Ramona Radio is laughing at me because he says I have a new signature move, and I wasn't aware that I did this until he told me about it. Apparently I have my hair up when I start a show and my headset on, and when I take my hair down, that means I'm coming out.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
And then people are like, what's she gonna do? And I'll jump on tables and sing in your face. And it's really fun. It's the performance is supposed to be fun, so I just want to make it fun.
You're definitely like a bright light, and you're going to have so much success in the future, and I'm super thankful for meeting you. Jan, do you have anything else you want to share with us?
Just a couple things. I know you toured Europe. I don't think we got that out. That's pretty cool.
A few times,
yeah, and that I know you mentioned it earlier, but I think it's amazing that you write songs as well.
Thank you.
We're really excited about the album coming out.
Yeah, Lady Psychiatrist booth album is out now. It's actually a concept album from 1954 about 4 female psychiatry patients who are trying to be diagnosed by their doctor because our husbands left us, so clearly there's something wrong with us, and it's absolutely insane, and it's a kind of a musical, if anything, but that's fun.
So cool. How so relatable, though, you know?
And guess what? Turns out we're fine.
Yeah. They're the crazy ones.
Yeah, but yeah, I did. I used to tour Europe quite a bit with my my band Witherword. We were endorsed by Subaru Europe once, which was really exciting, and got to fly over there. Our last tour was like 3 months through Europe, which was just crazy to be gone for that long, but a really cool experience. And I will be going back to Europe this summer as well. Which I can't wait. It's been too long.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. Thank you.
Well, we're so excited that you came to the show. I got to meet you, get to introduce you to the audience. Those that don't know you will soon know you.
Thank
And
you.
I'm looking forward to seeing you at one of your future shows.
I hope so. It's so good to meet you, and
Thank
thank you, Jan, so much for having me today.
Well,
This
thanks
was
for
wonderful.
coming.
Yeah.
It's our honor. Thank you.
Thanks, Ashley.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks for watching Discover Ramona, where we explore the people, places, and businesses that make it the best place to live. We'll see you next time.